Welcome to the Little Beading Closet. I'm Sherry. Today I'm going to show you how to make this chain using two different sizes of seed beads, the size 11 and size 8 seed beads. You'll learn how to make a little right angle weave unit here in the middle and also how to make a point with a bead on the end. We'll put it all together and finishing it off with a clasp of your choice. Today I'm going to be using this filigree fishhook clasp. I think it works well and kind of echoes the shape of our little units. The supplies for today's project are size 11 seed beads, and I'm going to be using Toho semi-glazed rainbow black. And then for my size 8 seed beads, they're also by Toho. They're a perma finish number 557. I'll use a filigree fishhook clasp, a size 12 beading needle, and fire line, today's 6-pound smoke, and 6 feet of that. Begin by picking up one size 8 and 5 size 11 seed beads 4 times on your needle. So bring them down near the end of your thread, leaving about a 6-inch tail. Go ahead and knot your thread, making sure that it's right here between your 8 and size 11 seed bead. Do that twice. With my knot between the 11 and size 8 seed bead, I'm going to needle back through my size 8 seed bead here on the end, next to my tail. Now we want to needle through all the size 11 seed beads and through the next 8 size seed bead. And come through the next 5 size 11 seed beads just before the size 8. Now we're going to get this size 8 seed bead on the end to sit at a point. So we're going to needle into the size 11s on the other side of it. And don't pull your thread all the way through yet. We're just going to bring it up near the size 8 seed bead, because you want the thread to sit on the inside of it. So I will actually hold the seed bead with my finger, the size 8 here at the end, and pull my thread slowly so it's on the inside of my circle. You can see that this thread's right there, and then I'll start pulling it so it is on the inside. Hold on to the size 8 with your fingers. I can try to hold it with my fingernail. Pulling my thread this way, it will now put that on a point at the end. And we're just going to go down and repeat that here at the other end. So I'll needle down through all my 11s and come out just before my size 8. And again, I want this one on the end to sit at a point. So I'll needle through my size 11s here on the side. And I'm going to be careful when I get down here and pulling my thread, because I do want the thread to sit on the inside. Just kind of coax it with your fingers if you need to. The first one's the hardest. And then I'll pull until the size 8 on this end pops into a point. And you can feel it in your fingers while you're pulling it. Then I'm going to needle through my size 8 just here. We're going to add the little right angle weave unit here in the middle that I was talking about. So I'll pick up one size 8 and I'm going to needle into the size 8 up here. I'm coming out my right hand side. I just want to needle into the size 8. I'll turn it in my hand. I just need to add one more size 8, this time needling into the size 8 over here. And you'll see when you pull it together, it forms a little right angle weave unit here in the middle. Now I need to needle up the size 11 seed beads on the side, coming out just before the size 8 on the end. Now that I've made my first little section, I'm going to needle through the size 8 here at the tip. And I'm ready to add my next little section. For the rest of my bracelet, I'm going to be picking up this pattern here of 511 seed beads and then 3 groups of 1, 8, and 511 seed beads. I'll pick those up, bring them down on my thread, and needle back through this tip size 8 in the direction opposite of what the tail is. And bring that up next to my work. Just going to turn it in my hand and then needle up the side through all the 11s, the 8 and the rest of the 11s before the size 8 here at the end. And again, we want to make a point here at the end with the size 8. So coming out of the 11s, we're going to skip the 8 and come into the 11s on the other side. If you can get through all of them at one time, that's fine. Bringing my thread up, and I want this bead on the end to sit out on a point, and I want my thread to be on the inside when I pull it together. Hanging onto the bead on the end, and just giving it a little pull, places it out there to make a little point. And I'll want to do the same down here at this end. I'm not going to come through the 8. I'm going to skip straight into the next 11s and come up and through my next 8 here. And pull this into place. Now I just need to add the little right angle weave unit in the middle, picking up one size 8 and coming through the 8 on the opposite side. I want to pick up one more size 8. Come back through the 8 and the 11s up here until I'm exiting just before the tip. And then I'll go ahead and needle through the tip bead and repeat that until I have the length of my bracelet. When I'm ready to attach my clasp, it couldn't be any easier. I'm going to pick up 5 seed beads, one end of my clasp, and 5 more seed beads. Go ahead and needle through this tip bead in the direction opposite of what your tail is, and pull that through. You're going to want to retrace that thread path 2 more times just to make sure it's nice and secure. After retracing my thread path for the clasp area, I'm going to come back down into the bracelet through the 11s and one of the size 8 seed beads. Now that I'm here at this little right angle weave unit, I'm going to retrace it and add a few half hitch knots here between the size 8 seed beads as I'm doing it. And that is how you'll finish off your bracelet. Thank you so much for joining me in today's tutorial. I hope that you found a good use for this little chain. It would look beautiful as a bracelet or incorporate it into a necklace that you're working on. And as always, I hope you have a beautiful day.